So I'm conducting an experiment, roasting chicken over a fire. I've never barbecued something over a wood fire. And honestly, I'm just hoping the wood fire doesn't go out again, because this thing, well, I mean, the wood isn't the best wood in the world. It's softwood from my stack over there, and it's not the driest in the world. I just cut myself up some and seeing if I can get anything going here that'll last. At least so far. Is to thaw the chicken and then burn it so that I can eat. I want food, but I have no anything other way of getting it right now. This part's gonna be boring, so I'm gonna turn it off and then turn you back on later if anything good happens. Well, it's going. Not even sort of cooked well enough to eat yet. It's both charred and raw at the same time. Well, since the fire hasn't burned out, I'm going to just let it go. And maybe I'll have somewhat charred, smoky chicken. Or, you know, some trash and have to microwave myself up something else. One way or the other. Well, that didn't work. The chicken is both charred and raw. And the fire burnt itself out and only consumed like half the wood. So, that didn't work at all. And wood fires are freaking impossible sometimes. It's like, I just want it to burn. You can still probably see most of the log is still there. There's some of it charred and it's still smoking a little. But it burned out. Nowhere near close to finishing my chicken. So it looks like I won't be having that for dinner. Broccoli? That works. Well, I guess I'll try this again later in the year when the woods had more time to dry and become more of a tinderbox. Just holy crud, I couldn't keep a fire going even with bottled accelerant. I'm not about to put gas on a fire I'm trying to cook over. So you have to use that special accelerant that is non-toxic and whatnot. And then it's $6 for like a freaking pint. And even if you use the entire bloody thing, it barely works to get a fire going, and the fire didn't even last. Burned up half or less of the wood blocks. They're still solid there. I'll have to do that more later when I feel like it, and if the wood is much drier.